We're going to check out the Smallrig HawkLock quick release cage kit for the Sony A7C II, and this will also fit the A7CR. I just so happen to have an A7C II right here, and I really love this camera. I've had it for a few months now, but I really like having the versatility of a camera cage. And also this thing's a little hard to grip. I feel like I can only get 3 fingers on this thing, so I feel like this Smallrig cage is going to make the camera a lot more versatile and a little bit easier to hold too. All the packaging is nice and recyclable also. And here's the cage. Not overly heavy, and I feel like the color matches the Sony color pretty well. Finish seems nice and durable. Gives you extra 1/4-20 mounts on the side. Also a couple up top. Another cold shoe mount over here to the side. Also has 1/4-20 mounts with those centering pins on the left side. And also on the right side, there's those centering pins there too. Also get 5 1/4-20 mounts on the bottom. Also comes with this really handy tool. This will work for the 1/4-20 mount on the bottom, and this side is actually a little Allen wrench for loosening up these screws for the top. So these top mounts are going to mount onto the ears where your strap usually goes, and then you're going to use the 1/4-20 on the bottom to screw into the 1/4-20 mount that's on the actual camera. We're going to start tightening up the bottom screw first. Then we're going to tighten up the ones that are locked onto the ears. We can put our tool back in right there. And now we have a very solid cage for our A7C II. I wound up taking my strap off, but it looks like you can actually keep the strap on if you want to. I kind of like running my camera strapless. Doesn't add much weight to the camera overall. I feel like this extra little bit of grip is actually really nice. And that little bit of extra height allows you to get your 4th finger right at the bottom of the base plate. This cage also acts as an Arca-Swiss mount, so you can slide this on pretty much any tripod or ball head that you have laying around. Has a little lever right here for battery access, so you can still get your battery in and out. And with this cage design, you can still get to your memory card and also to all of your inputs and outputs on the side of the camera. I really like that it adds this cold shoe mount to the side right here because I use a lot of microphones that are cold shoe mounted, but you still have access to the hot shoe. Looks like you also have enough clearance for the Sony mics if you have one of those. Also, it looks like you can put your hand strap on the sides, one on this side, and there's one over here. There's also one down here. So you can configure your camera a lot of different ways, and it adds a lot of versatility to the cage. Still have access to all your dials. It actually adds a little bit of protection for these in case you drop your camera. And that's one of my biggest fears. So with this, I have added protection, versatility, a little bit of extra grip with this fatter handle. This also feels a lot more comfortable with this fatter grip. Has this little groove right here for your middle finger. Then you can use your shutter finger like this. It's a really comfortable shooting position in my opinion. The added height lets you get your pinky underneath the camera, so it definitely feels more comfortable and a little more pro. Plus it looks really cool too. The side right here is also a NATO rail mount, so you can mount different devices on the side. And the more that I look at this cage, I find more mounts and think of extra uses for it. This makes shooting with heavier lenses a lot more comfortable and a lot easier. And yeah, I'm really glad that I got this cage. It fixes one of my few complaints with this camera. Overall, this is really nice and versatile cage for the A7C II or the A7CR, and I highly recommend it.